What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We're jumping back into the prelude, the precursor, the introduction of the 350 million download celebration countdown. The official 350 million download, because I'm going to keep it a buck. Last year, I named a lot of videos leading up to the worldwide celebration, 350 million download, thinking, assuming that we hit 350 million downloads when we in fact had not, so they just called it the worldwide celebration. But as you can see, this is the reward, one of the rewards, for the Memorial Dragonstone. And I'm sure you're wondering, wait a second, you got 282 last year. What the hell does that mean? And how many can I expect? How many am I going to get? I'm going to answer that for you.
I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my hunger.
So let's hop in our time machine and go back to the worldwide celebration. I've kind of covered the countdown, everything coming in the countdown for the 350 million download celebration, because honestly, guys, they're probably not going to change it up. They're going to keep it very, very consistent. They've been doing, kind of the same thing every single year, from the 300 million download celebration to the worldwide, and now to the 350 million download celebration. Maybe they'll add one or two things, because honestly, I do like the direction that Global has been going in. But remember that this is a Japan dual celebration. And typically with the Japan dual celebrations, they like to go all out. It is literally the second biggest celebration behind the 6th anniversary, behind the 5th anniversary, behind the 4th anniversary, right? So the yearly anniversaries are always number one, and then the dual celebrations are usually number two, no matter what they are. But particularly this, right? The 350 million download celebration is going to be absolutely huge. And I've gone over what happens at the countdown, but if we go over in part one, we've kind of briefly went over everything that we got, right? We got the Dokkan battle, we got all this stuff, we got the events, we got the celebrate, blah, blah, blah. We got all that stuff. But what we really care about is this right here. Thank you for your passionate support to express our gratitude. Memorial Dragonstone will be sent to all players. The treasure item will be distributed sequentially. So that goes off of your player ID. What is your friend ID? And it's usually is your friend ID even or odd? If it's even, it'll go first. If it's odd, it'll go second. Or if it's 1 to 3, it'll go first. If it's 5 to 7 or 4 to 7, it'll go second, and then 8 to 10, whatever it is, or 8 to 0, whatever. It's however they decide it, however they want it to go. That's what they mean by it'll be given out sequentially. So if you don't receive your Memorial Dragonstones as the same time as your buddy, as the same time as your friends on Twitter or Facebook, as the same time as your bros in Discord, don't worry about it. If you don't get them after 3 days, that's when you can send an email. Because back in, I believe it was the 300 million download celebration, there was a big problem where they just didn't send it to a certain number player ID. So if your number ended in 9 or something like that, no one got their stones. Or it wasn't even stones back then. It was just tickets. It was just tickets, because Memorial Dragonstones was new for last year. But the year before that, it was tickets that you can use to summon on a banner, and just nobody got them in that player ID. And so people had to go on Twitter, they had to yell at Bandai Namco, they had to yell at Akatsuki, they had to submit trouble tickets, all this stuff, and then eventually got fixed, and then the stones got sent out. And I think that they ended up getting 3 Dragon Stones as my bad, we messed up kind of deal. It wasn't anything great. But anyway, so those things are going to be given out sequentially. And as you can see, it says that they are given, this was on 8/27 when the celebration, when did this celebration, the countdown started days before. So that was the 27th that they were given out, and this was 7 days before, obviously. So our countdown should be started on the 25th. So that means that our tickets should be received on the 1st of August, maybe even the 31st. We'll see how that goes. But if we go back down to it, Memorial Dragonstones, there we go. So it says it right there. one Memorial Dragonstone will be given out for every 50 Dragonstones consumed during the period of August 19th until August 20th. So for us, it should be August 25th until August 25th. Now, unfortunately, that means that, we're going to miss out on the Dragonstones you would have spent on the 5th year anniversary, but you will gain the Memorial Dragonstones for all the Dragonstones you spent during the 6th year anniversary. So I know a lot of us went pretty ham on that banner. I actually did the math, and I'll go over how many Dragonstones I spent in the last 30 days, which will probably make you laugh. But some of you guys probably went even crazier. I know Toon and Tiger actually both went like 1,500 stones just on the Videl banner alone. Like, y'all nutty. Y'all are absolutely nuts just to get a unit that can only be run on one team. But anyway, Memorial Dragonstones are going to be coming very, very soon. And you're going to be able to spend them 2 different ways. You'll be able to spend them 1-for-1 for tickets that you can spend on an upcoming banner. So this is going to be a ticket banner or a Dragonstone banner. I'm going to tell you this right now. The Dragonstone banner is not worth it unless if you are a day 1 player. If you are a day 1 player, brand new to the game, you are sub rank 50. Do not spend Dragonstones on this banner. I'm going to make a whole spend stones or skip video when the banner actually comes out, because obviously this is going off of units from last year. And, if for whatever reason, I can't imagine my opinion changing on this topic, but if they add like Strength Bojack, Tech Gohan, Strength Cooler. Actually, was Strength Cooler in this? No, I don't think he was. But if they add like Strength Cooler, Tech Gohan, Strength Bojack, Int Gogeta, like if they add like the most OP characters in the game, Physical Golden Frieza, Physical Beerus, then I'll be like, okay, maybe. But even then, like, look how many featured units are on here. Look at the featured unit list. It's not going to get smaller this year. There's 61 featured SSRs. 61. That is a 0.082% chance to get. So if they drop Tech Gohan on this banner, you have a 0.082% chance to get that particular card. That is horrendous. So yeah, not a good look in my opinion. So that's definitely not worth Dragonstones. But if you're doing it the free-to-play way, hell, there you go. Tickets. Just use your tickets. 1 ticket for a single, 7 tickets for 7 units. No, it is not GSSR. You can, I don't know if they'll do it right off the bat, but I know they did include a 50 ticket multi, where if you use 50 of your tickets, you'll get 50 characters. Now, the real appeal to this banner is you have a chance of getting LRs. That's kind of like the appeal to it. And obviously, with Extreme Z Awakenings now being a thing for LRs, for summonable LRs, then this adds a lot more value, right? So, like, off the top of your head, you'd be looking at the Strength Broly, the LR Goku Frieza, the LR Int Gohan, which we should be getting an EZA very, very soon, the LR Majin Vegeta, which we should be getting an EZA very, very soon. But then, like, for units that don't have an EZA, the LR Baby is still really solid. LR Int Bojack alongside of TUR Strength Bojack is literally one of the best duos in the game. One of the best rotations in the entire game, because you have LR Int Bojack in the first slot doing his 18 key super attack, buffing the rest of the extreme rotation by 40% attack. And then you have Strength Bojack buffing up space traveling warriors and just being an absolute nuisance and linking just beautifully with the LR Int Bojack. So that puts LR Int Bojack at over 5 million attack stat with over 300k defense. Like, it's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And then units that will, probably get their EZAs very soon. The LR Goku, Black, and Zamasu, and then LR Physical Trunks should be getting their EZA soon over on JP. So you do have some decent units that you can get out of here with the tickets. Or if you want to go absolutely nutty, you can use 150 Memorial Stones. And look at my face. Let me see if I can get a better reaction here. Yeah, there we go. That's a better reaction. Me like, what is this? Yeah, there we go. This is me looking at you saying, don't do this. If the conversion rate is the same, do not do this. What am I talking about? Okay, so 282 Memorial Dragonstones. If you are looking at 50 Dragonstones spent for every one Memorial Dragonstone, that puts me for that year of using over 14,000 Dragonstones. Okay, 14,000 Dragonstones. Now, keep in mind, Truth probably does that in 2 banners, but for me, 14,000, over 14,000, a decent size over 14,000, that's a lot for 1 year, right? That's a lot for 1 year. Now, I may get even more than that this year. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that 6th anniversary was a doozy. Wasn't planning on going that deep, but I may get over 300 this year. I'm not 100% sure. So, 14,000 Dragonstones, you can kind of look at like how many banners you went in on and kind of guesstimate, but I actually have a little bit better way of actually figuring that out. But as you can see here, 14,000 Dragonstones. So if you look at the 150, right, the 150 Memorial Stones that it's asking for 1 copy of the Tech Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, or 1 copy of Physical Future Gohan, or 1 copy of AGL Turles, or Strength Ultimate Gohan, right? Just 1 flippin' copy of these characters, of physical Omega Shenron, or God forbid Tech Super Saiyan 3 Broly. 1 copy. You know what that conversion rate ends up being? 7,500 Dragonstones. That's what it wants you to use on this. 7,500 Dragonstones is the equivalent to 150 Memorial Stones. So for me, that would have been over half of my Memorial Stones for a single copy of older units, not even brand new characters. This wasn't like, again, this came out in August of last year, so you would have already had some top tier characters. Strength Cooler had already been out for a long time, and you're telling me that you couldn't have included him in here, and you want me to spend 7,500 Dragonstones, the equivalent of it, on a physical Omega Shenron who's absolute doo-doo right now because he has 0 defense and he gets bodied in every type of difficult event you can bring him on? Are you on some type of heavy narcotic? Are you on some type of class 3 drug is what I'm asking. That is a dumb conversion rate. That is so stupid. Do not spend, even if you're missing the unit, bro. Even if you're missing the unit, even if you're missing like Int UI Goku, I would rather trade in all of my Memorial Stones and then have a chance at pulling him on the banner, because at least then I might get some LRs than just wasting them all on 1 character. They need to drop this down. Even if they drop it down to something like 50, right? If they drop it down to something like 50, even though that's still terrible, that would be the equivalent of 500 red coins. Now, in my opinion, they should drop it for, the normal units. What would make the most sense, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy here, do it like you would do the red coins, right? Make it 40. Make it 40 for TURs, and then throw some Dokkan Fest LRs in here as well, and make them 50. Because then it's like spending 2,000 Dragonstones or 2,500 Dragonstones, which is the equivalent of 400 red coins or 500 red coins. duh, why is this so much worse? Because it's free? Like, yeah, okay, understood it's free, but you're making it, what, like almost 4 times the cost because it's free? That's BS. If you're going to at least screw us with this, make it double. Make it 80. Or just make it 75. That's a nice number. Make it 75. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. It really pisses me off. But anyway, let's go get over to how you can do a rough estimate of the amount of Dragonstones you have spent in the year and how many Memorial Stones you've gotten. So we're over here on the actual game, right? Dokkan Battle. And if you go into your summon history, so the way that you do this is you go into the menu, and then you go all the way down to the bottom. You go to history, and then you click on summon history, and you can actually see how many Dragonstones you've spent for the past 30 days and what units you've gotten off of this. So as you can see on the Videl banner, bro, don't remind me of this. Look at this summon right here. Look at this summon right here. SSR, Tech, New Resolution for the Future, Teen Future Trunks. Then in the middle, New Resolution for the Future, Teen Future Trunks. And then at the end, the GSSR, New Resolution for the Future, Teen Future Trunks. I pulled the Tech Future Trunks 3 times in this stupid multi. But anyway, you can kind of just go and collapse all of this and add up all of these Dragonstones that you used in a 30-day period. And then you can kind of use this as a baseline of, okay, how often do I summon? How much do I summon? How many Dragonstones am I using? Etc. etc. So in these past 30 days, because the 6th anniversary was already in full swing, it's already been open. It was already out for a few days. The banners, you'll see right here. I think the 11th is the last day that it has for me in July. Yeah, the 11th. And the banner came out like, the 8th or the 6th or something like that. So it had already been out for a few days. Even with all that said, it's like around 2,500 Dragonstones here. And obviously you would probably add like another 600 to 700 for I think it's like 2,500 Dragonstones here, and then you can add like another 500 to 700 for the first few days when the banners first started, because I did my initial summons that night. I did another like 2 videos, and then I saved for like 2 days to do collabs. So I did a bunch more, right? Doing collabs and stuff like that. So that was for the 6th anniversary and the Videl banner, which I've only went like 200 on this Videl banner, if I remember. No, 150, I think, is all I went. Is that it? 25, 30, 45 is 100. Yeah, only 150. Oh, do I have to do another one just to hit 200? I might have to. But anyway, so as you can see, that's how much I went. Now, this is way more than I normally would go. I would say probably my average, if I average out like the low Dragonstone banners that I go in on and the high Dragonstone banners that I go in on, it would probably average out to about 500 per banner. And if you count it being a banner, like, there's usually 2 banners a month, right? Usually 2 banners a month. So that would be what, 1,000? Yeah, so it would probably put me somewhere near what I did last year. So anywhere from like 12 to 14,000 Dragonstones in 1 year, since it's 2 banners per month. And if I average it to about 500 Dragonstones per banner, that would put me at that mark. So yeah, that's probably lowballing a little bit, but it's better to underestimate and then get over-delivered than overestimate and be under-delivered. So there you go. Guys, if this helped you at all, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see more videos like this, then you know what you got to do. You got to follow the channel. Click that blue join button. Become a boomer champion like Joe V, or do it the free-to-play way. Gently rub that sub button. Gingerly ring that bell button. Lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.